Hey, this is Zach Lansard, and you're listening to Pat's Cast.
Now at center ice, Caden Brown plays it forward, gets a breakaway, 2-on-0, Brown across, scores! Keats Fawcett adding to his career season with his 21st on a centering pass from Caden Brown after splitting this Broncos defense. Miette locks in, drives in front, backhander, scores! Ellis Miette picks up his 8th of the season and brought out to center by Josh McGregor. In over the line, good stick check by Moore, and a huge hit by Jonas Cone. Oh, what a hit by Jonas Cone! Demolishes Cone to the ice.
Well, that's his second big hit here in a matter of seconds.
Puck is brought out to Clausen, 2-on-1 Regina. Clausen over the line, a pass in front, back to Clausen, he scores! Tic-tac-toe, it's Zach Lansard to Cohen Clausen for his first in 11 games. That's goal number 7 this season. Matic Schultz will get it back to the line. Caden Brown to the middle point. He'll load and fire, deflected, score! And it is goal number 10 this season for Ruslan Karimov. Boston over the line for the Pats, centering pass in front, backhander scores! Karimov! Second of the night for the Russian. Ruslan Karimov deposits it home with a beautiful backhander.
Schlenker makes two real nice saves to preserve the you-know-what right now for himself in the Pats.
Chase Eglin bursting in, stop, rebound, score! How did he score that? A highlight reel goal by Chase Eglin.
And that's just excellent hand-eye coordination, Dante. Gets his own rebound, whacks it out of midair.
Zach Lansard drop pass Karimov, walks in to the backhand and scores! What a goal, second of the game for Clausen.
Karimov has 2 goals tonight, Dante. They're really unselfish play and a nice backhand pass.
Brown to Matic Schultz on the right wing side. Now to the point, McNutt. Left point, Hamilton shoots, score! It's a power play goal for Reese Hamilton. Newman gets smoked by Cohen Clausen. Big hit by the Regina forward. How about this? Breakaway for Keats Fawcett and a long pass. Score! His team leading 22nd of the season. Keats Fawcett through the legs of Eskin.
Welcome to Pat's Cast, the unofficial Regina Pats podcast. It's January 18th. It's episode 225. Chris here, Kevin there. How are you tonight, Kevin?
Not too bad. Not too bad. It's a little chilly outside. Decided to stay home and hibernate for the day. Yeah. Interesting week for the Pats.
Yeah.
A little bit of ups and a little bit of downs.
Really high, really low?
Yes, I would say so.
Yeah,
but
it definitely was interesting.
It was. But they got it. They got the points they needed. It would have been nice to have a better effort on Saturday, but
yeah,
it is what it is. What can you do?
Yeah, I mean, you look at the standings; they're real tight. Red Deer won Saturday night. Moose Jaw won Saturday night as well. Moose Jaw ended the U.S. road trip at 3-3. So I can't argue that for them, right? Like 3-3.
Yeah,
500 on the U.S. road trip.
When everybody else is getting decimated.
Yeah, right. And yeah, Red Deer's doing pretty good even after trading those guys away. You get some young guys in. They got a little more ice time, a little bit of not incentive, but a little, something to prove, right?
Exactly, something to prove.
And they're doing pretty well. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Pats are 4-4-2, so they got the same amount of points in the last 10. But yeah, I mean, you kind of look at the standings, and Medicine Hat, PA, Edmonton, they're in a group of their own, and then you got Calgary, Brandon, Saskatoon in their little group, and then you got Moose Jaw at 38, Red Deer at 34, Regina at 33 for the final 2 spots. So it's going to be real tight.
Oh yeah.
Just maybe talking about Saturday night a little more. Flipped on the end of that Medicine Hat PA game. Oof, what a third period.
That was pretty insane.
Yeah. It ended 8-5, but it was 6-5 plus 2 empty netters. But yeah, it was PA was up 4-1 at one point, and then the third period happened, and it was just wild game. So
7 goals in the third period combined.
yeah, so that ended Medicine Hat's 19 game um, win streak. So, but yeah, that was interesting. PA went into Medicine Hat and beat them. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. A couple pretty good teams
I'm still
there.
wondering why Willie pulled the goalie so early. He
Yeah, it was
really
a little
pulled him
early.
early.
Yeah, it was like two and a
But
half minutes.
I guess he figured he had the firepower to do it, but
Yeah,
2.5 minutes is a long time.
that
And that
is.
was
Yeah.
kind of the end of him.
And then looking over on the other side, Penticton, they're kind of the hot team right now. They've got 11 game win streak going here. Um, Everett still tops in the West End overall with 69 points, but yeah, Penticton's kind of pulling away from the rest of the pack in the West. There, they're kind of got a little streak going there. And as for
Yeah,
the rest,
they're doing pretty well for an expansion team. I guess they are a little bit older, a whole bunch
yeah,
of unknown quantities, but
hmm
they're a really old team compared to a lot of teams. So it'll be interesting to see how they do the rest of the way. They'll probably make some noise in the playoffs, and
yeah, I think so.
you never know. It helps bring or keep the fan base or build the fan base up in the WHL.
Yeah, I mean, they've always had a pretty good team, pretty competitive team. So I think, you know, trying to, yeah, like you said, just keep that fan base going. I'm pretty sure they have a pretty good fan base already there, right? And then
But it's probably good for them to keep it going,
yeah,
win something, and not like fold the tents like a lot of teams would first year kind of thing,
hmm
right?
maybe they pull an Everett and go to the final in their first year.
You never know.
But yeah, it's a pretty tight West, so it'll be interesting to see what happens out there. I guess yeah, kind of get into these games. Swift Current in, like you said, that was much needed points. A team that you should beat, and a
Yep.
team that they handled pretty handily. I mean, yeah, the final was 7-0, but it was only 3-0 going into third, so it wasn't a blowout. It's not like the Pats were dominating and Swift Current had a hot goalie or something. Like it, it kind of just opened up for them in the third, really.
Yeah, pretty much. It was kind of a tight start. I don't know, like it seemed like it was like one of those, oh boy, not one of these kind of games. After the first period, it was only 1-0.
Yeah, like oh, we don't want to be in a tight game with Swift Current here, do we?
Exactly. Needed
Yeah.
to needed to get a couple goals, and they got a couple goals early-ish in the second period, so that
Mm-hmm.
gave them a
Kind
little
of.
breathing room, and they
Yeah,
added
yeah,
on.
right. Um, I think maybe story of the game is like you went 5 for 5 on the PK, and Schlenker he made some top quality saves. Like there was some
Yeah,
good
for
chances
sure,
Swift Current had.
definitely. He earned that shutout. It was only 22 shots, but he earned it.
Yeah, yeah.
He had to make a few good quality saves.
There was one save right at the end, like with seconds to go. He made a nice shoulder save, and yeah, got the shutout, his first career shutout. So that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, kind of another storyline with the PK going 7 for 7. The power play got 1-on-1, but the other 6 goals were 5-on-5, right? And Brad's talked about that a lot, like trying to get goals 5-on-5. I mean, it is Swift Current, but
Yeah,
they
five
did,
on five goals are key,
yeah.
and they don't score a lot of them. So
No, I mean the power play is humming along at what is it? It's 28.9%. So it's like top 5, top 6 ish still. Um, the power play is up to 72 now, so that's nice to see. Obviously, like I said, 5 for 5 against Swift Current, and then they went 7 for 7 against Victoria, despite
yeah,
the loss.
yep,
But yeah, that's 12 kills on this week, so that's nice to see.
yeah.
Um, but yeah,
Cohen Cohen
go ahead.
Clausen snapped out of a big streak too. He was 11 games without a point,
Yeah, he
10
got
games without
two.
a point. He got
Yeah,
2 goals and an assist on
assists.
Friday or Wednesday.
Yeah, nice to see him get back. I mean, he's battled a couple injuries,
Yeah,
But yeah, one of the younger guys getting going. Fawcett gets a couple this week. He just keeps kind of rolling along. Um, and Karimov, he had the tip on the first goal against Swift. I can't remember the second offhand, but then he sets up Klassen for that last one. That's a nice little play. He could have had a chance for the hat trick, but he kind of passes it up to Klassen. So, but he's really been coming along, I thought, as well.
Oh yeah, he's finally found his groove. It took him a little while. He had a good spurt a little early in his tenure, and then he kind of seemed like he disappeared. Well, not on the score sheet, anyways, but he really didn't disappear. But he's
Yeah,
kind of coming back into his own.
right. What has he got? He's got like goals in a lot in the last like 6, 7 games here. What is it? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in his last 7 games. 5 goals in his last 7 games. So that's it's nice to see. Yeah, he went goalless right off, kind of off the start there. He had a few assists, but he had a goal in the second game, and then he went to almost 10 games probably without a goal. But then he's been kind of consistent after that.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's nice to see another guy that can put the puck in the net. Right, that's what this team needs.
and they're
Um,
starting to get some consistent lines,
yeah,
except for when Schultz and Pugh are or aren't in the lineup. But it seems like they're getting some consistency. They're getting healthy, or they are healthy.
yeah, they are right.
So that's huge.
Yeah, and then yeah, it's just swapping 2 guys in, 2 guys out, right? And
Yeah,
obviously, it's not the most ideal situation, but you do want to get those guys in, right?
for sure.
They have looked good. Schultz had 1 or 2 posts against Swift Current, at least that
Yeah, he
I can.
seems to be a little bit snake bitten.
Yeah, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, I thought he had a pretty good game in against Swift Current, despite I think he got an assist.
In
No,
Victoria against Victoria, he did.
yeah, he's got the assist against Victoria. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I thought he looked pretty good against Swift Current.
yeah,
Um,
for sure.
But yeah, other than that, Swift Current, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it wasn't, yeah, it was 7-0, but it wasn't like, yeah, it wasn't
It
the most
wasn't really
exciting.
a 7-0 game,
No, it really
if you want
wasn't,
to call it
right?
that. It was a nice win. They needed
Yeah,
the win.
yeah,
Schlenker got his shutout. Lansard, Clausen, and Karimov combined for 9 points.
yeah,
It
right,
was nice to
guys,
see.
guys getting some points, maybe get some confidence, and
Yeah,
and you kind of think, well, hopefully they can roll that into this Victoria game, but no, not at
that
all.
was quickly nullified.
That was, yeah, this game got out of hand quick. 3 goals in 3:10, like, oh.
3 goals on
That's
4 shots in the first 3 minutes is a huge ouch.
yeah, right. I mean, the game is even after that, but I
Yeah,
mean, they didn't have anything in the first 2 periods. Like there was nothing there,
no,
unfortunately. Like they
no.
didn't show up pretty much. Like
Yeah, it was weird. 'Cause it was totally opposite of the Wednesday game, I think.
yeah, I
Even though
mean,
the Wednesday game kind of started off a little slow, but it was like the play really just like they were there and that was it.
yeah, and it's not like they got blown out of the water. The shots were 21-13. I mean, not great after two, but yeah, like yeah, just I mean, you just you give up three in the first 3 minutes, and it's just the whole bench is just probably just down, right? Like
Yeah.
they've had some good resilience through this season, down a goal or two kind of late, and they get a chance, right? But three in 3 minutes is it's tough. I know they took the timeout after the second goal, but that clearly didn't help,
It
right?
did it didn't help him though.
And I mean, like,
Um,
the first goal was a tip. The third goal was a rebound, and Schlenker couldn't find it. Like, it was just a couple unlucky ones there.
yeah.
And then the second goal was a shot out of kind of a crowd.
I'm
So,
sure he'd love to have the first two back, but
yeah.
can't blame him for them. It's just
No,
lucky bounces, unlucky bounces, however you want to
right?
say.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, right? Like, I mean, Tabby comes in and for 57 minutes only gives up two, but
Yeah.
he played pretty solid. But yeah, the Pats had some life in the third, but I mean, by then it's
Too
what
little, too
was
late at that
yeah,
point in
it's
time.
5-1, right? They scored the early one in the third, but
Yeah.
I mean, they had a couple power play opportunities. They did get one, but couldn't get another one. But yeah, it's it's too bad. It's just disappointing with the kind of, I don't want to say lack of effort, just that it just didn't, whatever was working for them, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I know I was listening to the pregame on the way to the rink, and Dante said he was teeing up the interview with James Patrick, and he said kind of he wasn't happy with the game in Brandon the night before. So
Yeah.
obviously, whatever they did to change things or
They had something to
whatever.
prove too. So,
Yeah, exactly. Coaches gave him a kick in the butt, and it worked for them, right? So,
and like if we went back to look at James Patrick record against the Pats as a
oof,
coach,
I think it's a lot to and one, right?
yes, I believe it's a lot and one because when he was with Winnipeg there, it was not pretty.
No, the Pats
So,
couldn't beat Winnipeg except for that one night. Bedard put the
yep,
team on his back, and that was yeah. So, but yeah, that was a nice pickup, I think, for Victoria. Once Wenatchee didn't retain James Patrick, that's a nice pickup for Victoria.
oh yeah, for sure, I would agree.
Yeah, yeah.
They may
Um,
not be having a great year this year. Well,
no,
they lost two their key players early, so and they're above 500. They're in a playoff spot right now, and they're not a bad team. So
no, I know they should be much better this year if they had their guys still
if
there,
they had one
right?
of the two or both, it would be
Well,
huge
even
for them.
Trembecki too. Like he left early, right? I believe. Like, was he? I can't remember if he would be a 19 this year or a 20. Let me look it up here. He's an oh.
He's 20.
Yeah, he would have been 20. So he might not have stayed. Who knows? But yeah, like what did he have last year? Yeah, he had 46 goals last year, right?
Yeah,
So he's 50-50 if he's coming back or not. But yeah, to lose Rushny and Verhoff as well. Like just looking at it last year, like, ooh, Victoria's going to be really good this year. Like they had a pretty good run last year in the playoffs. Um, but this was going to be their year. But it is what it is. Times have changed, so it's
oh yeah,
unfortunate for them. But I mean, most teams have lost some guys. Like, I mean, we're talking about Medicine Hat in their streak. Well, they could have had McKenna, Lidstrom, Ryder Ritchie. I forgot about him. I know we've brought
yeah,
up McKenna before and Lidstrom, but like, imagine if they had those three guys. Like they're
or any
31 and
combination of those three.
yeah, a couple of them, right? Or
Yeah,
one even.
exactly.
Like, they're third place in the league without those guys, right? Like, yeah. So,
Yeah, for
but
sure.
anyways, yeah. So yeah, it was just unfortunate to see a kind of a stinker. Like Dale said, there hasn't been many of those, but you can add that one to the list.
That was definitely one of the stinkers of the stinky.
Yeah, kind of up there with that Vancouver game.
Yeah, definitely. Very, very
Um,
similar. Got to give a huge shout out for the scrap. It was a good scrap in that game. I
yes.
know they don't really talk about it much, but it seems like it seems to be coming back. But Ellis Miette and Owen McCarthy chuck the Nucks. Good scrap. It was a really good
It
scrap.
and it went a while. Like
Yeah,
you don't see him
exactly. It
go
was
that long, right?
yeah. It was a good scrap.
Yeah, I agree.
Good on them for chucking the Nucks.
I
It was
don't
a
even.
little bit late in the game. They just
Yeah,
random. It was kind
yeah.
of random.
It was like because the play was like in front of the net, and all of a sudden there's gloves on the ice in the corner.
Exactly.
Like I didn't see. Maybe they were John or something down the
That was
ice, and it kind
That was McCarthy's second game too.
of
Yeah.
interesting.
His first two penalties. He got two penalties in that game. The fight and a minor. So yeah.
But yeah, no, that was good. You haven't really seen me yet scrap or anything like that, so
He
I'm not
scrapped
saying
early in the season.
did he?
One
Okay.
scrap, yeah. But
Um,
shows a little bit of sandpaper. So hopefully that helps the boys for the next little bit,
Yeah.
knowing that they got someone that has a little bit of sandpaper. I'd like to see a little bit more sandpaper from many of the other guys, but it seems like the sandpaper is kind of fine grain right now at times.
Yeah, I kind of think that like Deschamps, Cone, Bridgman kind of comes from the D, right?
Yeah.
Three of them, but yeah, Cone seems to be in the middle of every little scrum. It's which isn't a bad thing, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't mind him at all. He's standing up for guys.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
I'm
he
glad
always,
I'm glad
he
he's
always
a
seems so
Pat.
nonchalant.
I hope he gets more opportunity. Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly. Just kind
right.
of
He's
there.
just kind of standing
Hey, I'm
there.
big. I'm not. I'm big. I'm not afraid of you. Let's
Yeah,
go.
he's just pushing guys away. He's not initiating it. It's always like he's defending guys, right?
Yeah.
Like he
Throwing
just
some big
comes in.
hits too recently.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hits of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. And another notable thing on this Victoria game was absent for this game, so it's interesting. But yeah.
Yes. Very.
So Ryan was coaching, the head coach, I guess, and yeah, so he's 0 for 2 as past head coach as of right now. But yeah, it's interesting. Brad wasn't there.
I'm. I'm. I totally get why he was gone, but that's part of the life as a head coach at this level.
Yeah, I know, right?
You
Like,
you have to sacrifice something. It's unfortunate, but the Pats are in a playoff run, are trying to make the playoffs, and the head coach isn't here. That's I don't know. I don't know what to say.
yeah, neither do I. Like, yeah,
I totally get from the dad perspective. I'm not a father myself, but I totally get it from a dad perspective. But he signed up for this job knowing that he is going to miss stuff.
yeah,
And unfortunately, it happens to be at a really, really key point in time in the season. You know, I don't know what to say.
yeah, I know, right? Like when we talked to him, he's like, he talked about it with his one son. He hadn't been to any road trips or any games with his. I don't know if it's this son or not, but like he talked about that. He's like, they went on one trip. He was able to go on one trip with them, and he's like, wow, this is the first time that he's gone, right? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, when your schedules are the same, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's tough. But yeah, like you said, I don't know what to say either. It's an interesting
It was
situation.
it was kind of, I don't know.
But
I don't want to call it
yeah,
a baffling choice, but
at this point in the
especially at this point in the
schedule,
season when you're literally fighting for your life to stay in the playoffs, it's I don't know.
yeah,
I get it if you're not the head coach, you're like a staff member doing something, but you're the head coach. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
But like I said, I totally get it from a dad perspective.
100%. Yeah, I
But
mean, yeah, when
the
kids are,
the team is following this guy, and he's not here for a huge game. And
yeah,
yeah,
I know, right?
I
You
don't know.
know, if you get that win against Victoria, I'm not saying they would have played any better with him there or not. Who knows?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
like, yeah, like points are at a premium right now.
Perception.
Yeah, and the look,
Perception is
it is not the best look, right?
yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, speaking of that, I guess going and talk about the week ahead.
Oh, they're not going to talk
Or
about the jerseys, the superhero
oh,
jerseys,
superhero jerseys. Yeah, yeah,
the superhero jersey auction that included a cape in the auction. It was kind of neat. They had the little
yeah.
capes, and they did when they did the face off, the opening game face off. Hadley was the little girl's name. She's the Children's Miracle Network Regina person, sponsor, whatever. I don't know.
Ambassador.
Ambassador, that's the word. McNutt did the face off and gave her his cape, which was kind of cute.
Yeah,
I thought that was really neat.
yeah. No, for sure.
And the jerseys They don't seem like they were very popular auction wise.
No,
Just a few over the 300, 350 range,
no.
which was kind of surprising. Is it? Is it
I
not?
don't
I'm not
know.
sure now. It seems like there's just too many jersey auctions lately.
Yeah,
Are
because
people
there's
just getting over them?
multiple a year, right? Like
Yeah. It's
three to
not just the
four.
Pats. It's
No,
multiple
it's every.
teams just get one and done jersey auctioned out, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They were
No,
kind of neat.
yeah,
Comic book character stuff on the sleeves, and the jersey looked really neat. Like the numbers were actually readable. They're nice and bright red on the jerseys
on the
for
back, yeah.
on the
The
back.
arms are a
Couldn't read
little
the arm
tougher to
ones.
read. Yeah,
Schultz's went for $1,000.
yeah.
Hughes went for 750,
Not too surprised
which
there.
doesn't surprise me. But yeah, it was interesting. Interesting to see.
Yeah, and I think I can't remember what team it was, but their auction they had two auctions, one for the jersey, one for the cape.
Yeah,
So, but I don't know if ever who I maybe it's up to the teams, but the Pats were it was a combo, right? So,
yeah,
but yeah, it's kind of neat to get the cape. I thought that was kind of cool actually.
yeah, for sure.
Um,
Something
yeah,
a little different this year, but
yeah, right. Because this was basically the same thing as the because it was the Don Cherry night, right? This is kind of the same
yeah,
idea. Same night Remax is sponsoring it as well, right? So
yeah,
because then you had the cancer, you got this night, and you have the designer jersey coming up.
another auction.
Yeah, right. Another auction. So there's at least three there, right? So and
Yeah,
like this night and the designer jersey are league one. So
yeah.
those are, I mean, you have not have to do them, but they are included or whatever, right? So then obviously the cancer night, the Pats choose to do that, and I think that's all, just the three this year, I think. So I don't know if there's any other ones, but yeah.
It's
All
it's
right.
it seems like people are getting jersey
Yeah,
auctioned out.
right. And then with the fan base not being as quote big right now and super invested in this team,
Yeah.
it yeah, you can see it in the actual auctions, right? So yeah. Anything else you got from this week then before we move on?
No, not really. Hopefully this road trip is a little bit better than this last game.
Yeah.
But hard to say. Hard to say what what the future looks like.
Yeah, like you got four games on the road in Alberta. So, um, first off, you
Yeah.
got Red Deer, right? So that's kind of like,
That's a need to win game.
yeah, like the last Red Deer game here. Like you got to win this one, right?
Yeah. 100%.
I don't think Edmonton's going to be as easy. Not that it was easy, but the Pats played Edmonton pretty well in the first earlier in the season.
Hmm.
But Edmonton's kind of rolling. They've gotten a lot stronger, right? So that's going to
Just a
be,
little bit.
yeah, that's going to be a real tough game.
8-1-0-1 in the last 10.
Yeah.
Pretty strong.
Yep. Then you head down to Lethbridge. There's a game you got to have as well, right?
Yeah.
So that's Wednesday, then Friday. So you got Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday, Saturday. So you get the day
Four
off
and
after Edmonton.
five.
Hmm.
4-5. Rough stretch.
A little bit, yeah. So hopefully they got that day off. Hopefully they take advantage, and you got to have that Lethbridge game, right? Like
Yes.
they're in the basement. You got to have that game.
Yipper.
Whatever happens in Edmonton happens, right? Like win, lose, draw,
Hmm.
whatever. Good win, bad loss, who cares? Just
They got to get the Red Deer and Lethbridge games.
yeah, yeah. You got to have the two, and then
Those two games are huge.
yeah, because you got to go 2 for 4 on this at least, right?
Hmm.
And then yeah, kind of Edmonton and then Calgary, whatever you can muster in the last game with Calgary.
And it's not
Um,
a 11 o'clock in the afternoon or morning, I guess,
yeah,
on a Sunday. It's actually a Saturday night game.
Saturday.
So,
Yeah, Saturday night. So
at least
um,
it's not a morning game or early afternoon game,
yeah,
like the Pats are prone to play with Hitman.
yeah. With Calgary's prone to play. It seems.
Yes.
Like what was it? They were Red Deer and then Calgary at 11 the next day, was it? Or
Yeah, I believe that
something
was,
like
yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
that was rough, but I mean the Pats approved those games, right? It's not like they don't have a choice. So,
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah. Yeah, what else you got this week? Kind of talked about league news right off the hop there and kind of who's hot and
Yeah,
stuff, but
not much else. Like it's
I know trade deadline.
once the trading stuff is done, it's pretty much quiet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think I have much
Um,
else.
oh, that Joe, what was it, Gramer?
Oh yeah,
What
Joe
was his
Kramer
name? Joe
for
Gramer.
Seattle.
Yeah, had some sort of on bench situation,
No, he got hit.
or he got hit. Oh, I wasn't
Yeah,
sure what
I
the
I
deal
didn't
was.
see it, but I seen some comments. It was not a dirty hit. He went into the boards, I guess, head first, and I guess there's some CPR being administered, and then
Yeah,
obviously he
I
went
heard
in.
about the CPR and stuff. I heard that there was medical stuff going on, but they never. I didn't find the video. I didn't want to find the video because I don't like seeing that stuff. Because
Yeah, but
I saw the Brad Horning thing live, and
yeah,
I know I was young, but I still remember it vividly.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
So yeah,
But he is healthy. He is good. He's at home
yeah,
recovering.
I saw he was released from hospital, which is
Yeah,
great.
so that's good. Yeah, and I didn't, like you said, I didn't search out the video. I came across comments that it was a hit and he went into the boards kind of head first ish. So
Yeah,
I mean, so I don't know, yeah, what all went down exactly, but the Seattle did say he was at home, he's released and he's doing okay. So that's that's good to see. So
and there was a little bit more hockey news, not WHL related, but you hear about the fan that had the cardiac arrest in Laval in
no,
the
I did
American
not.
Hockey League against the. I think they were playing the Moose. Saturday afternoon, a guy apparently had cardiac arrest and he died in the stands.
Oh geez. No, I definitely did not hear that.
Yeah,
That's
Laval
unfortunate.
Rocket fan.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's it's tough to see
Yeah, right.
or tough
Well,
to
that's why
hear,
they
read
got like,
about or whatever. It's like, wow, man.
yeah, well, that's why they got defibrillators lots of places now, right?
Yeah,
So it's, yeah, but yeah, it's too bad. All right. Well, with that note, we should move on. As tough it is to transition out of that news, but yeah, I'll go to this interview with Zach Lansard. Talked to him recently. Starting to dip into these younger guys. We kind of run through the older guys, but weren't too sure what to expect. But I thought he was pretty good. He was pretty outgoing. I thought it went pretty well.
yeah. It was a pretty good interview. He fidgeted with the Velcro on the one cable for a while, but it was good. I don't think he knew what to expect from us, and we didn't know what to expect from him, and it went pretty well, I think.
Yeah, I mean it was like 24 minutes. So I mean,
For someone that doesn't do much media, I'm assuming, doesn't do
yeah,
much interview stuff, so
no,
did
done
pretty well.
done a couple post game stuff, but usually those are only a couple minutes long, right? So
Yeah, two questions, three questions, and you're done, kind of thing.
yeah,
And
yeah, right.
we grilled
So
him.
yeah, but yeah, I think he was, like you said, he was a little nervous, but they all are. They all do a little bit, whatever. But
Yeah,
I mean, he had some good stuff to talk about. He had, his answers were pretty good, I thought. So, but
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
All right, we're pleased to welcome on Zach Lansard of your Regina Pats. Welcome, Zach.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
First off, Zach, where were you born and raised?
I mean, I was born in Winnipeg, but raised in St. Anne, Manitoba, a small town outside of Winnipeg, about 45 minutes, an hour-ish. Yeah.
The small town life, just outside Winnipeg. He had access to Winnipeg, but it's kind of nice growing up in a small town.
Yeah, I mean, I love it there. The support's unbelievable, and, I'm growing up in the country. I mean, I love hunting, I love fishing, so, I mean, it's just who I am, and growing up in a small town, I feel like just let me accomplish those things, and, yeah, that's my life. I mean, I miss it, and, yeah, small town's my favorite part of it, so.
Were you able to just jump on the rink, go to the rink anytime you wanted, kind of thing? Those small town perks.
Yeah. As I got older, I mean, my dad got a key to the rink because we were always there. So just little things like that. I mean, I take for granted, but yeah, small town perks, I guess.
So do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got a younger sister. Her name's Jasmine, and she's 15.
Is she into sports at all?
Yeah. Growing up, she played hockey and then did a lot of cheerleading, and then quit hockey because cheerleading was a big part of her life, and didn't really have time for much. And then baseball in the summer, she's a stud at baseball. She's really good, and just started up hockey this year, just to do something in the winter because she quit cheerleading. So, yeah.
So what other sports did you play growing up?
I mean, just hockey, really. Yeah. I mean, I played golf with my dad in the summers whenever we could go out. But no, other than that, I mean, just growing up playing hockey.
Yeah, just started right from the get-go, nothing
yeah.
else?
Yeah, I believe I was on skates when I was 3, so and then it's just happened ever since. So
yeah.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
When did you start? So you focused on hockey. Did you play any sports at all?
No.
Other than like school stuff?
No, just hockey.
Just hockey?
Yeah, just hockey and golf.
So obviously your dad's big into hockey. He played some senior hockey and stuff. How influential was he into your hockey career?
I mean, massive, and he still is. I mean, I call him after every games, after every practice. I mean, he's a hockey nerd. He does all his research, and even though he didn't play high level, he's a nerd, and he knows a lot of stuff. So like that surprised a lot of people. So.
Yeah, like we looked up your dad. He played senior hockey. He was coaching the senior team in St. Anne. Now he's part of the junior A team. Kind of, what else does he do other than hockey?
Yeah, he's a business owner. So he's a hard worker. I mean, he works really hard. He's gone a lot of days, but yeah, I mean, his love for hockey is bigger than anybody I've ever seen. He does a lot of volunteer work, which we always bug him from that, so he can get money for it. But he just loves the game, loves the sport, and yeah, I mean, he loves it. It's great.
Was he ever your coach at all?
Yeah, he was my coach in U15, and then just growing up in St. Anne, he was the assistant coach and head coach. And
you always play forward?
Yeah, I always played forward. Yeah, my dad was not a fan of goalie, so.
Did you ever try goalie? Even in like the.
I probably did once or twice in squirts or timbits, whatever you call it. But no, I mean, when I was younger, I was always a pretty good skater. So I mean, forward was just my thing.
So who was your favorite team growing up?
Winnipeg Jets.
Of course.
Yeah, by default. But yeah.
Well, with that, follow up with that. Who's your favorite player growing up? Your favorite player
growing up. The heroes: Crosby, Patrick Kane, Jonathan Toews. Yeah, just those guys.
Now, who do you look at to maybe take some parts of their game and apply to yourself?
From the Jets, I mean, I love Kyle Connor and Scheifele, and I feel like I try to mix those two games together and try to make my own player out of it. But, I mean, I think those two guys are one of the most underrated guys in the league. So
yeah. Kyle with a lot of skill and Scheifele with a lot of sandpaper, right? So.
Yeah, exactly.
So what was your favorite minor hockey memory?
Minor hockey? We were in Porter's La Prairie for some kind of tournament. I think it was like the Portage Cup tournament, and it was just like I just got asked to play on this team, and we went into the finals, and I got sent out for overtime, and I scored the golden goal in overtime for the trophy.
Nice.
So that's probably my coolest memory.
Was it 3-on-3 overtime, 4-on-4?
Yeah, it was 3-on-3. I thought it was the coolest thing I ever felt like I was playing in the pros at 7, so that was pretty cool.
So going back, Ty Spencer, he told us his favorite memory. It was similar. But it was overtime went from like 4-on-4 for 5 minutes, 3-on-3, 2-on-2, and it was 1-on-1, and he scored 1-on-1. I was like, I've never even heard of that.
No, I've never heard of that.
That's wild.
You decided to go to Rink Academy. How was that? How was the schooling and stuff there, like the hockey and schooling side?
I mean, it was great. I mean, even off the ice, I think we work out every single day of the week, so that obviously helped me build as a person and. Get some meat on my body, but yeah, I honestly think that's probably one of the greatest hockey decisions I've ever made.
Yeah, you were able to still live at home and go to rink and stuff like that. So, was it a tough decision to go say AAA or go to the Rink Academy or?
Not really. I mean, I had a pretty decent year my first year U15, but I mean, going to the rink kind of knew my draft would fall a little bit because I'm playing against bigger, better guys, right? So, but that wasn't really our concern. I mean, at the end of the day, we knew that I would only be better coming out of the rink. So, work out, like I said, every day, skate every day, and then games every weekend. So I mean, I mean, I think if I didn't go to the rink, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
So heading into the WHL draft, what were your thoughts going into that?
I feel like every kid wants to get drafted. So I mean, it's just very nerve-wracking. But you know, I had a pretty decent year at the rink, and I was projected 4th or 5th round, I think, and I win the 4th round. So I mean, that was pretty cool. And like at the end of the day, I mean, it's just cool to get drafted. You know, I want to go higher like every kid does, but I mean, once you get drafted, all the relief goes away and you just start a new chapter. So it's pretty cool.
Were you following the draft online?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was in a Booster Juice parking lot. Yeah.
What did you think of the Pats selecting you?
You know, that was pretty cool. I mean, I talked to quite a few teams, but the Pats were not really at the top of my list. I talked to them once, and not really surprised, but just cool knowing, like, obviously Bedard played here and Eberle and, you know, those top guys who made it places. And, I mean, coming here was just cool. Oldest franchise in junior hockey league history. So, yeah, I mean, it was very cool, very honorable to get drafted here.
And it's the closest place to home, too?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Other than Brandon.
Oh,
yes,
but
Brandon,
it is only a 6-hour drive. I mean, that's the next second closest place. So
Yeah, for sure. So what was it like heading to your first Pets training camp?
Really cool. I felt like I had a lot to prove, and I mean, you know, coming in here and obviously nervous. You gotta impress these guys, and yeah. I mean, I don't remember much of it. I was only 15, but I thought we did a spring camp, I think it was, and that was one of my coolest moments, I think.
What was it like going to the first big training camp, like with all the players?
Just a whole nother level. I remember the off-ice testing. I was absolutely horrendous, and I was competing against 19, 18, 20-year-olds. So, I mean, that was just a whole nother step. But, you know, I took a lot from it. I learned a lot from it, and then made sure, you know, come back the following year, I was ready and prepared to go.
What kind of feedback did you get from the team at that first camp there?
Just working out and putting. I was very, very not the biggest guy out there, so just putting you know, some meat on my bones and you know, getting faster. I mean, all the basics really, shooting harder, getting faster. But you know, I really took that to heart and really you know, made sure I focused on that over the summer and over the year, and I feel like I really improved in those areas.
So you go back to rink, but you only end up playing 10 games that season. What happened there?
Yeah, so I was in Calgary, I think it was, on our road trip, and I took like a weird funny hit in the corner and didn't really think too much about it. Played the rest of the weekend, and then never really went away. So I went for MRI scans and figured out what was the deal, and I actually tore my labrum in my right shoulder. So we didn't really know where to go from there. I mean, I could have finish the year and try to like rehab it without surgery, which would have been like a 60% chance that it would not tear again, and surgery was 100, and it was like kind of early in the year. I'm pretty sure it was like November, so we're like, well, like we'll get the surgery and, you know, skip the year, and then hopefully we're ready to go by main camp come next year, Regina, and try to make it as a 16-year-old. So I did that, and like I said, the rink was probably the best decision. They were really great about surgery. Rehab was unbelievable. You know, I worked out with them every single day, and yeah, there's no other place I'd want to do it. So,
yeah, that's good. Yeah, so heading into that camp, what were your thoughts? You know, you come off a lighter season, off an injury, and you're heading to Pat's training camp as a 16-year-old. What were you thinking heading in?
Yeah, I mean, I came in with a lot of confidence. I knew I had a lot to prove because, you know, missing the year. But obviously everyone was a little skeptical. How is he going to be? How is he going to take the contact? So I was out for contact for 9 months. So just I knew deep down I would have been good, and I'm a very competitive kid. So making it was not a doubt for me. I would have done anything I could have to made it. And, yeah, I mean, I just had to show them that surgery didn't set me back.
You make the team as a 16-year-old. There was 3 of you. That's, you know, it's not the easiest to make a WHL team at 16, but the 3 of you did. But how big of a moment was that for you personally, just once you got that call saying you made the team?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. It was, you know, my dream for the last year and a half. So to make it was obviously a really cool moment, but I didn't really try to get too much into it. I knew I had still a lot of work ahead of me. I mean, staying in this league's harder to make it. So really focused on that. And yeah, I mean, it was cool. There was 3 of us. Clausen's one of my closest friends, and he will be for a while, hopefully, here. So yeah, I mean, it was very cool, very special.
What was it like being on the team where there was so much moving parts? There were so many guys coming and going, and you guys were like the main consistent guys. The young guys were the consistent guys.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird for me a little bit. I mean, you would make friends and then they'd leave, and then you had to learn really quickly that it was a business, and kind of stay like that in that mindset. But a lot of guys were telling me how like weird it is, but I didn't really have much to compare it to. I mean, I had no experience in the league, so to me it was just like, oh, it's just a business. And I think that really helped our team in the future here. Obviously, we had not the greatest year last year, but those parts that were moved helped our rebuild, and I'm really excited for the rest of the year and these next few years coming up. So,
how much of a learning curve, get to pace kind of heading into the WHL level? It seemed like you took off in the second half. All three of you, actually, it really seemed like you took that second half. Like, at what point did you find that you were comfortable? You thought you could really play in this league? Yeah,
I mean, just skating with older, better players naturally, I think, just makes you better, makes you learn from them. I mean, I really pick on guys' brains, so I really ask questions and notice little details that I find others don't. And I think that really helped me go into the second half, and just using guys like Tanner Howell, taking little things from them, and the Vaughns, and just older guys that I look up to while they're here, and taking little things even off the ice, and I think that helped me in my second half of the year.
Second half of the year, unfortunately, your mom passed away.
Yeah.
What was that like for you to process that as a hockey player away from home when stuff was going on? Like, what was that all like? How was that for you?
Yeah, it was obviously very, very heartbreaking, very sad, a very weird situation. I mean, the team was unbelievable about it. The organization was phenomenal. I mean, I got to go home and see her a week before she passed, which that was great. I mean, I was there for a few days, missed a few games, but it was obviously really well worth it. Didn't think twice about it, and then came back and played a few games, and she passed away while I was here. And then a team flew me home that day. Everything was great. The support was unbelievable. Text. That was really weird and really strange. It almost didn't feel real for the rest of the year. And then kind of hit me pretty hard when I came back for summer, kind of like all came home and kind of realized it. I mean, I didn't really realize it much living in a billet house here, and, just having the rest of the year on my mind. But, I mean, it's hard for everyone. So, I mean, hate to say it, but there could be worse situations in life, so try not to focus too much about it. Obviously, it's very heartbreaking and sad, and I think about it every day, but the team was phenomenal about it, and the organization was unbelievable, and support was great.
So you were just able to focus on hockey there for a little bit and just kind of take your mind off it, didn't you? Like, hockey kind of was maybe your took you away from that, didn't it?
Yeah. It like I said, it almost didn't feel real that it happened. It was like a shock to me, I think, for the rest of the year, and I was just more focused about hockey. And then when I got back for the summer, it hit me pretty hard, and I realized what was actually happening. I feel like it didn't really make sense in my mind while I was here. So in a way, I think that was a good thing, but looking back at it, it's just a whole weird thing. Yeah.
How big of a moment was it for you to receive Rookie of the Year?
Really huge. That was really, really special to me. Especially after losing my mom, I wish she could have seen that. And, I think it was good for my family and my dad. Just for me to get that was pretty cool. My dad was able to walk out and hand it to me, which was also very special. And,
cool.
Yeah, I mean, that really helped me out train throughout the summer and gave me quite a bit of confidence coming in here this year. So
going back to maybe one of your first few games, what was your welcome to the WHL moment?
Like something
something
happened?
that bad or good, or you're like, wow, I'm in the
you
WHL.
Walked
like,
into the Calgary
Saddle Dome or something.
That was
like that kind of.
Yes,
yeah,
good or bad.
Probably the first NHL rink we played in was like, holy crap, like this is pretty sweet. Or, there might have been a fight the first game where I thought like, holy crap, this is the real deal here. Like, gotta watch out.
Do I have to get into a fight with somebody?
Keep my head up when I get out there. So probably just little things like that.
So you were on the watch list for the NHL Central Scouting to start the season, or earlier on in the season, and then just recently the rankings came out and you're ranked 72. How does that feel that you're gaining momentum and the scouts are actually noticing you, or finally giving you the due?
Yeah, I mean it's unbelievable. I mean it was my goal the whole last summer training the year before. I mean it's everyone's goal to one day get drafted, but I try not to think too much about it. Try to take little things about it and not take too much out of it. I mean, know that I'm playing the right way and you got to keep playing the right way. It's still midterm season, so I mean there's still a lot of hockey left and I can't deviate from what I'm doing. So try to just look at it as cool. Wow, I'm doing the right things, but keep my head down and keep working and know that it's not over till it's over. So
Do you look at that kind of stuff, or you just kind of try to keep it out of your mind and just focus on your own game?
I keep it out of my mind and focus on my own game till it comes out. Obviously, then I'm all over it, looking at people, looking at players, looking at myself, and then it goes away pretty quickly. And you just got to focus about the next day, the next game, and it really doesn't matter here if I don't have a good end of the year. So
why do you wear number 57, or did you have a choice?
No, Hooner actually just told me the other day, our equipment manager, said it was the smallest jersey when I got drafted, and I was 5'4", 5'5", or something like that. So it's 57 was their small jersey, and I guess it just stuck with it ever since.
Ty Cole.
Yeah, Ty Cole. Yeah, I don't know, what was he?
He was little.
He was 5'6" as a 19-year-old, like 5'6", 180, like pretty small guy. It doesn't seem like many guys have an option of numbers. You just get given one. But if you could choose one, what would you choose?
Growing up, I was always 9 in my small town, and then came the brick year. 9 was taken, and I didn't really know what to pick. And my dad playing was number 79, so I switched it and wore 97 for a few years. Wore it at the brick, wore it at the rink, and then I'd probably be in between 97 or 79, probably one of those two numbers.
Didn't get any flack for wearing 97?
Yeah, I definitely did. Yeah, definitely did. But it was whatever. It was a cool moment.
Yeah.
So you're a youngster, but what do you see yourself doing after hockey?
Growing up in a small town, hunting and fishing, I definitely want to pursue one of those things, either be a guide or an outfitter, or just something outdoors. That's where my heart is. That's where my life is. And to me, that's not work. So I'd probably do something along those lines if hockey never worked out.
Do you have a billet brother, teammate?
Yeah.
Right there.
Back there, Merrick Schlenker. Yeah.
Pros or cons with Merrick?
No cons. No cons. He's great. I mean, we go for Starbucks runs almost every night. Spend all our paychecks at Starbucks or Tim Hortons or Olive Garden. So we go out a lot. But I love him. He's a brother to me. So.
What's it like rooming with a goalie? Are they weird?
He's one of the most normal goalies I've actually ever seen, believe it or not. I had a my last 2 goalies I had billet with Ewan Huey last year, and growing up my whole life, goalies have always been weird to me, but these 2 are normal. Maybe that means I'm weird, but I don't notice it. But no, they're great.
You want to do a billet family shout out?
Sorry?
Want to do a billet family shout out?
A billet family shout out, yes. Lori, best cook in Regina.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. You talked about your hunting and fishing. What else do you like to do in the summer? Get away from the rink? What do you do to relax? Stuff like that.
That's basically it. I don't.
Some golf, like
I go golfing the odd time with my dad or friends, but I can get a day off, and I would wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and get out on the water, get out in the woods.
Nice.
Yeah, there's no really day off for me in the summer, so.
What's your current TV show? Your go-to TV show?
My go-to TV show. Oh, I don't really watch. No, I don't.
What about movie? What's your go-to movie? If it's on, you watch it no matter what.
Oh, that's a good one. I'd probably have to say something with Adam Sandler. He's my favorite actor. So anything with that. I'm big into comedy. So.
Okay, well, what's your favorite music? What's your musical interest?
My music?
Yeah, what do you like listening to?
Like 2014, 2016 pop.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the white girl music. So. Yeah, that gets me going.
You're not the country guy like lots of these other guys?
No, yeah, I get chirped for that a lot, actually, growing up in the country. I don't listen to country, so, I honestly don't like it at all. So, yeah, I'm more into the pop, so.
What kind of car are you driving these days?
Ford Ranger.
Nice.
Yeah, it's an 09. I got it in the summer when I got my license. My dad bought it for me, so.
Awesome.
Yep.
Are you a cat or are you a dog person?
I'm, deep down, I think I'm a dog person, but at the moment we have a cat at our house, so I mean it's kind of hard for me to choose either because I have a cat, but deep down I think I'm a dog person.
What's your cat's name?
Puss in Boots. Yeah, he's an orange cat. I named him actually. It's pretty funny. But
So do you have any like pregame or intermission routines or
Superstition.
No, I mean not really. I mean the less focused I am about the game, the better I find I play. I mean I'm always out there playing sewer ball, whatever it is. But coming to like superstition or routine, I don't really have one, and I mean that catches a lot of people off guard. But I feel like to me, if I show up late for a game, let's say we're on the road and I show up 45 late, and we gotta hurry up, and I'm too focused about my routine, that can throw me off. So I try not to get too worried about that stuff. So,
what's your favorite bus activity or activities?
Sleep. I love sleeping. Yeah, throw in the AirPods, listen to some music, and doze off.
Listen to some pop music.
Yeah, some pop music.
what's your go-to phone game?
Phone game. I don't really play many phone games. The boys play Clash Royale and little competitive games like that. But yeah, I'd probably have to go with Clash Royale.
What's your go-to phone app?
Phone app? Instagram. Yeah, I like the reels. Yeah.
On the road, who's the best dressed teammate?
Dressed teammate. Oh, that's a good one. Just throwing some boys on the spot here. Brownie's always got something cool going. He's always got a mismatch, or Hamilton's always got matching beanies, always looking clean. So I'll probably have to go with Hamilton. He's always looking sharp, looking clean, ready to play. So,
of the road barns you've been to, what's your favorite one to play in?
Seattle. Seattle is unbelievable, but kind of biased considering it was a Teddy Bear toss game. So
it was a zoo too, hey?
Yeah.
A little bit of a zoo down there.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. I mean, we're coming off the ice and people are throwing bears at our heads, so it was nuts. But any state's team barn was pretty electric. So
Yeah, it was a tough road trip on the ice, but how was the experience heading down to the States?
Really great. I mean, we had 3 days off in Seattle, so I mean, a bunch of the boys went out, got sushi, went on the Ferris wheel, walked downtown, and down the fish markets, and yeah, I mean, the road trip off the ice was a really cool experience.
Jerseys, what's your favorite? Red, blue, white?
Our jerseys?
Yeah. What's your favorite
one to wear?
The favorite one to wear is probably the red. I think they look clean. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the reverse reds like the white ones, but or the originals. The blue one works good. I like the red and the blue one. Probably I'd say.
Okay, well, one last.
Hold on.
Oh.
Does Merrick have any questions? No, nothing.
No questions?
No hard-hitting questions. No. All right, we'll wrap it up here.
One last question. What does it mean for you to play for the Pats?
It means a lot. I mean, it's the oldest organization in junior hockey history. I mean, there's a lot of really special people who've played here. I mean, Everly, Bedard. I can name quite a few. And to be under the same building and wearing the same jersey as them is really special. And the organization is great. The support's unbelievable. And yeah, I mean, it's an honor.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time tonight.
Thank you, guys.
All right. What else do you want to talk about here as we wrap it up? Anything? Really?
Not much. No.
No. Okay.
It's a huge weekend or a huge week going forward. Terrible Saturday game, but a huge week going forward. 4 and 5. Huge 2 games that the Pats need for sure. If they can get 3, awesome. They get 4, fantastic. But they need 2 on this trip.
Yeah, like you need the win over Red Deer, preferably in regulation.
Definitely.
Like you got to take points away from them, right?
Yep. 4-point game.
Yeah. Lethbridge, whatever. If you beat them in overtime or whatever happens there, just get the 2 points in Lethbridge. And if you can get a point off Edmonton or Calgary, a point or 2, that's just gravy, right? So
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like I said, it's Moose Jaw, Red Deer, Regina for 2 spots.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
So yeah,
it might come right down to the wire.
Yeah, 100%, right? Yeah, so that's yeah. I know, like I said, Moose Jaw going 3 and 3 on the US road trip. That's pretty good for them, right?
Oh, that's huge for
yeah.
Going
I
down
didn't
there
realize
winning
What's that?
3 games down there.
Yeah. I knew they had won one, and then they'd won last night, so I knew they'd won 2, and I didn't know where they were at their in the point of I seen today that was it. So yeah, I mean they kind of pulled it out of the hat in Spokane last night. It was a good win for them, especially on the last game. Right, head home on a high note.
Not a
for
good win
them.
for us.
Yeah,
Not
I
a good
know.
win for the Pats.
No, if Spokane could have held on to it there and won it in regulation, that would have been nice. But
Yeah, 100%.
but yeah, I mean, you got Moose Jaw coming up after this road trip, right? So you got Swift and Moose Jaw the week after. So another kind of couple big games there, right? But we'll get to those next week. And the skills competition is coming up after this road trip as well. So another thing to look forward to there.
100%.
As for this week, probably that's about it. I got nothing else.
Yeah, I'm all talked out.
Yeah. So all games at 8 o'clock. So you got Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 8 p.m. Puck drops across the board there. So I won't see it at the rink, but yeah, have a good week.
Take it easy.
Davidson down to the half wall area. Wilkie, one-timer is stopped. Nice save by Merrick Schlenker to keep that one out as it came across the slot from Darby. Kuryachenkov has a breakaway to the backhand. Stopped by Schlenker. Rebound! And Schlenker makes the save! Left wing side, Rudolph walks in. He'll shoot high. Shoulder save by Schlenker. 5 seconds to go in the game. Bridgman pins it up in the corner, and it is a 7-0 win for the Pats. First WHL shutout for Merrick Schlenker. Merrick Schlenker with 22 saves for his first WHL shutout. The Pats tie their season high with 7 goals for a second time this season against the Swift Current Broncos.